Morning, guys, and welcome to week 4, day 1. So over the last 2 weeks of this group, we're going to be talking about how you look after your teams, the importance of looking after your teams, and how you grow yourself into a leader. So not just taking on small responsibilities and doing small actions. Once you've stepped through the diamond pathway, once you've become a diamond coach, you then have a sizable team that you're going to be looking after. Your job doesn't stop there. You have a responsibility when you bring on coaches. And when you bring on coaches, your responsibility is to be there for them, to support them, to hold their hand, and to give them everything that they need to be successful. Now, it's not hard, luckily, for you guys because of the team that you're in. You have all the resources and all the training. So you don't have to go and rewrite the book. It's all done for you. You just need to be able to share those tools and share you as a leader and show that you're carrying out the vital behaviours so that your team can then mimic you. So we're not recreating the wheel. What we're doing as leaders is using what we know works, using those practices. We're leading from the front always and acting in a way that we want our coaches to act. So when you bring on a team of coaches, it's really important to remember, even if you sign up one coach or if you're a diamond coach and you sign up 12 coaches underneath you, or if you take that even further and your team grows beyond diamond, your responsibility to that one person or to the 30 people that you have in your team is the same. You have signed them up with the commitment to look after them, the commitment to help them be successful in this business. So if it's definitely something that you want to do, if you are growing a team and you want to build this business beyond diamond, you need to make sure that you are 100% committed to the people in your team. So over this next week, I'm going to be going through some of the vital behaviours that you should be doing as a leader and making sure that you are doing those on a daily basis. Now, as we're coming into the 6 weeks holidays, July and August, I've been speaking to Miguel and Jamie a lot. And one of the biggest things that they have seen over these periods is people work really hard all year round. And then through July and August, they completely go into holiday mode. But they might have people in their team that aren't doing that, that still want to work and still want to take their business to the next level through July and August. And what they've seen happen is people in other coaches' teams have then lost faith in their leaders because their leaders have been MIA through the summer. They have not put their vital behaviours into place through the summer, and they've left their team and their customers as well in their accountability groups a bit lost through those periods, or at whatever period of the time it is that you take your holidays. So we need to make sure that we are committed to our coaches 365 days a year and to our customers in our challenge group. They signed up with us, our customers, for a year, so they expect to get that excellent customer service that lasts a full year long. Our coaches have joined up with us for life, and when joining, they expect to be looked after and they deserve to be looked after by their leader all year round. Now, that doesn't mean that you can't take holidays. That doesn't mean that you can't have family days. What that means is that you need to be organised, you need to be super on the ball, and you need to be putting plans into place to cover yourself while you're away. Make sure you've got systems in place so that your coaches know what to do and how to look after themselves. So if you're bringing on new coaches and you're about to go on holiday, they know exactly what they're doing while you're away, and they have got an action plan set for them while that you're away. Your customers have got posts going into their group to keep them accountable and keep them checked. Your coaches that are maybe not as new also have had a call with you before you go away, and they've got a plan of action given to them while you're away. Now, wherever we are in the world now, it's pretty likely that you're going to have Wi-Fi. So I'm sure you'll be able to stay in contact with them and answer questions. What you can also do is ask somebody in your team that is a leader that has really stepped up to the plate in your own organisation, if they wouldn't mind managing your team page while you're away. That's one, going to give them some great responsibility. 2 is going to put them in the leader seat, and you're probably going to see that they'll really shine from being given that opportunity to kind of help look after your coaches for you while you're on holiday. But making sure those actions are put in place before you go away is vital. It's a business. We've had this conversation in this group many a times now. This is a business, and you have to treat it like a business 365 days a year. You have to act like a leader 365 days a year and beyond that. The reason only 1% of the population lives that elite lifestyle is because that 1% of the population are the only people that are prepared to put in what it takes to be an elite person in this world. The rest of the population aren't prepared to go that extra mile, aren't prepared to sacrifice, aren't prepared to be pre-organized before they do things. And it doesn't mean life will continue like that forever. But by living this life for the next couple of years, you are guaranteeing that your future life in 2, 3, 4, 5 years' time is going to be exceptional. And you will have a team that is working to an extremely high level because you have led from the front and you have taught them how to lead their own teams like a leader and how to lead their own teams at an exceptional level so that their teams will grow and be exceptional. Their teams and their teams will follow the same footprints that you put into place while you build your team. So it's really important to remember when you're building your team, how you behave, how you look after your team is how your teams are going to behave, how their teams are going to behave. You are leading this team from the front. A decision I made very early on was that I am always going to make sure that I give 100% in this, in every area, to every single one of my coaches, no matter what is going on in my life, no matter what commitments I have, no matter what commitments my children have. I will find a way to make sure my life still continues in the way I want it to, but my business will be thriving and will never be affected by life. So that's a decision that you have to make. And then it doesn't mean you stop your life. It means you organize your coaching business so it's still successful around your life. What you shouldn't be doing is flying by the seat of your pants, knowing you're going on holiday on Monday, and then on Tuesday on holiday being like, oh my God, I've got loads of questions. I haven't answered this. I haven't done this. I haven't done this. The date you're going on holiday, 2 weeks, a week before, you should be prepping yourself for that holiday. You should be scheduling posts. You should have someone that's looking after your groups for you. You should have done a call with your coaches, every single one of them, either together as a team or individually, to make sure that they know the date you're away, how much contact you're going to have with them while you're away, who they can contact in an emergency while you're away, and giving them a plan of action for while you're away on holiday. Getting into that behavior is then going to help your team to do the same as they grow and they build. So we're going to talk a lot about growing your team and looking after them over the next 2 weeks that we have. 2 weeks that we have left in this group. What we're also going to start covering is elite points and how you earn them. You'll see your elite points when you get to Diamond. That opens a whole section in the coach office where your elite points will be showing. We're going to cover that in lots of detail so you really understand how you can work towards Premier next year and elite next year as well. You have every opportunity to be elite next year, and certainly in this group, every opportunity to be Premier next year. Some of you in this group, to be honest, all of you, some of you are a little bit further along. Some of you in this group possibly could be Premier by the end of this year. So it's really important you understand the elite rankings, how they work and how you get there. But we're going to start with 1-star Diamond today. Everything that Beachbody encourage you to do with regards to ranking once you go past Diamond is not really about you anymore. So what I mean by that is the rankings from me turning Diamond when I did in October, every ranking I hit there afterwards means I am training my team to grow their teams. Beachbody recognise people that build teams. Once you get to Diamond, if you don't build your team any further, there's no more recognitions. So Beachbody are really encouraging you with their recognitions to work with your team and help them become leaders and them becoming successful in their business. That is how this business works. Matt is watching some shoot 'em up film. It's fine, babe. So that's what we're going to be focusing on, how you can transfer the skills that you have learned in this group, that you have learned from watching the leaders in our team and put them into action in your team. And they're vital and extremely important for you to take to the next level. So 1-star diamond is the first rank recognition that you can get once you've gone past diamond. Now that means that you are an active diamond. We all know what diamond looks like, so I'm not going to cover that. It means you're an active diamond and you have 100 PV, because that's what you need to be an active diamond, and that your team, one of your team members that is in your genealogy has become diamond as well, has become an active diamond. So when you're a diamond and then one of your team members become diamond, that is the first step of becoming a 1-star. What you then need to do, unfortunately it's not quite as simple as that, is that beyond your diamond genealogy, you need to have 2 more active coaches. So to be a 1-star diamond, you have to have 10 active coaches in your organization. And they're personally sponsored coaches. So 10 active, personally sponsored coaches in your organization. One of those coaches being a diamond and you still holding your diamond rank as well. You then need to hold that diamond rank alongside your new diamond coach, and you both need to hold that diamond rank for 6 weeks. That is you having 10 personally sponsored coaches, your diamond rank in place, your 100 PV, and your coach being a diamond and holding that diamond rank for 6 weeks. Now, in theory, that should be easy, because once you hit diamond and once you hit 1-star, you're still actively building your business and still growing and adding coaches into your organization. So you should grow beyond that. Once you have gone through that 6 weeks qualification, depending on the times of the year that you hit that in, you actually will then qualify as a 1-star diamond coach to go to the New Leaders Conference in Los Angeles. Now, depending on your elite points at that stage, so you need to have a minimum of 10 elite points to go to the conference as well as being a 1-star, and you need a minimum of 20 elite points as well as being a 1-star to qualify to have your room paid for while you're at the New Leaders Conference in Los Angeles, which is an incredible conference. I can say with 100% heart that New Leaders so far has been the best experience for me being within Beachbody. New Leaders is what made me realize what a leader really looks like, what it would take for me to build my business to the next level. Up until I went then, I was doing an okay job as a leader. Once I went to New Leaders Conference, it made me realize what I really needed to do to be a successful leader in Beachbody, and the actions, the commitment, the time it was going to take me from where I was to the level I want to grow to. And at that time, prior to New Leaders, I was nowhere near putting enough effort, enough time, enough learning, enough consistency in to be at the level and to do what it takes to go to where I want to be. So New Leaders Conference is 1, the coolest place to go to in the world. 2, the most phenomenal conference you'll ever be at. 3, a huge marketing tool for your business. And 4, a must if you want to grow your business to the next level. So 1-star should definitely be a goal you are looking at. So that means in your team, in your organization, you need to have 1 coach minimum that is looking to grow, that is watching you and wants to be like you, that is inspired by you, is inspired by what you're achieving, is seeing the actions that you're taking every day and thinking, my God, I want to be like her. And I can say her because we've got no men in this group. And I want to do what she's doing. That you are inspiring and leading from the front every day, and you are motivating your coaches to want to emulate your business because they see the growth, they see the success that you're having. So have a look. I'm going to post a picture of 1-star in the comments of this video. I want you to make sure you understand that. I want you to make sure that you are thinking about growing your business to a point of not just you becoming a diamond, but building your business for a legacy, which is something we talk about a lot within Beachbody. The legacy is making sure your teams want to build their own teams. You being a diamond is phenomenal, and you should all feel extraordinarily proud for how far you've come in this group. Once you hit diamond, you have a choice to stay at a comfortable diamond, or you have the choice to step up, to start building your team, start training your teams, and start working with your teams. So once you become diamond, you could run this group for your team. This group will still be run for you, but there is things you can do when you're ready to work with your own team. So nobody said to me, hey Liz, you have to do a diamond training group now. No one said to me, hey Liz, you have to run Coach Sneak Peeks. You have to have your own team page. That was me watching what people that inspire me do and putting actions in place. I never waited for anyone to tell me what to do. I never waited or asked for permission from anyone. I saw what Jamie and Kim were doing. I was inspired by them. And rather than leaning on them and waiting for them to inspire my coaches, I decided to step up and do my own. I was never going to wait for anyone to work and build my team for me. The only person that could do that was me. And I wanted my team trained by me. That is why I have calls with my team on a regular basis. I have one-on-ones. I goal set with my team regularly. I speak to my coaches daily. I'm continuously looking for new ways to grow my team, train my team, and inspire my team by leading from the front. I will consistently step outside my comfort zone and push my learning and my skill sets to help encourage my team to do the same. And that is what a leader needs to look like moving forwards. Have I got it all together? No. Am I perfect at this? No. Are Jamie and Kim? No. Do they still need to learn and grow? Yes. Do I? Massively. And that is why every single day I'm taking the time out to make sure I'm watching the people that inspire me, that I'm leading from the front, that I am actually taking action on a daily basis in my business, and that I'm prioritizing this business so that it grows in the way I dream it to grow, that I make sure that my children are happy and my life is wonderful with my family and they do not suffer, but I compromise and I sacrifice a lot of my own time and my spare time to run this business. And that's what it takes. Me getting up at 5 a.m, me going to bed at 12 o'clock at night. And that's, unfortunately, being a mum, that's the way I'm having to run this business, to make sure I still get the fair and even amount of time with my children, but my business and the coaches that have signed up to me get what they deserve from me. And that is me leading from the front. I'm going on holiday in 3 weeks. I'm not taking 10 days out. I'm going on holiday with my children, and I will have scheduled time every day to work my business. I will have my posts done prior to going in every single group that I run. I will make sure my genealogy is checked daily without fail, because that's what a leader has to do. Every coach of mine that has any issues within their genealogy, I will be messaging first thing in the morning, and I will be dealing with them no matter what. I will make sure that all of my coaches have a plan while I'm away on what they should do and who they should speak to if they need help. And something else that I want you to be aware of as well is that when you bring on coaches into this company, they can work with whoever they want. It doesn't matter that you sign them up. You're not their boss. You're just there to inspire, motivate, and support them. If they feel that they get better support from another coach, they can go to another coach. If it's, they truly don't get the support they need from the coach that they want. And they can go to people in their upline. They can even go to people outside of your own organisation and speak to people in other teams. That's fine. But something you should be doing is making sure that they don't want to do that they want to come to you, that they feel that you are putting in that 100% effort to them and looking after them, because you joined them up. And when you joined them up, you told them how amazing your team is, how amazing your training is, and what kind of leader you are, and how you're going to support them every step of the way. Make sure you follow through with those promises that you make people when you join them, no matter what's going on in your own private life. You made a commitment to those coaches. And if you want to go to that next level of 1-star, 2-star, 3-star and beyond, you need to behave in a way that your coaches are going to want to push you to 1-star. Your coaches are going to want to get you to that 1-star recognition and become diamonds themselves, because they're so inspired by you. So I'm going to post the 1-star picture below. Have a look at that. Make sure you understand what it takes to become a 1-star diamond on paper. Make sure you understand what it takes to lead a team. And we're going to cover this in a lot more detail through the rest of the week. So all you need to do today is have a little look through your genealogy at the moment. Make sure you've identified any of your coaches that you think with real love, support, help and training could possibly push to that diamond rank themselves. And I want you to plan a plan of action for them and start working with them a little more closely. Now, you can ask questions, you can post for ideas in this group. If you need help doing that with your person in your team that you think could push to the next level, doesn't matter what day they joined you, if it was today or if it was 6 months ago, if you think they can go to the next level, you should be working with them now very closely. Make sure you have a plan in action for that person that you think is going to be the diamond in your team. Make sure you are looking after them as well as the rest of your team. And if you need help moving forward with that coach, reach out and ask for help yourself. I do all the time. There's nothing wrong with it. So once you've understood the diamond 1-star genealogy, just post a emoji below. Once you have identified who the coach is in your team that you really want to start working with, just post again the name of that person that you want to start building. And if you need any help putting any action plans in with that coach, just reach out to us and let us know, and we'll be happy to help. But have the most amazing day. Hope you enjoyed Jamie's video last week. We have somebody else coming in the group on Wednesday to talk to you about the benefits of becoming a diamond coach and becoming a leader. And this week we're going to focus on being a leader and what it takes to be a leader, which I know every single one of you is already demonstrating in this group and is already has massively stepped up. And I'm so proud of all the comments that you're posting, how you're changing your mindset towards this. You all are becoming more of a business-minded leader towards this business. Your confidence is growing. You're doing lives. All I see is lives on Facebook. It's fantastic. And I know that you're all going to see the benefits of the hard work you're putting into this group. So keep going. Tomorrow we're going to speak about 2-star and second business centers. Once we've done that talk, we're going to go on to in real depth into the elite ranking and points. Have an amazing day, and I will speak to you all soon.